Question number 4. Given, you see ABC is a triangle with DE parallel to AC. DE is parallel to AC. At the same time, DF is parallel to AE. So, a little bit of complication than the previous problem. Now, you have two parallel sets there given and they have asked you to prove BF by FE, that is this portion, BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. It's quite simple actually. Only thing is you need to analyze the diagram part by part. Now, I'll first of all rotate the triangle so that it can be very easily understandable when you compare it with the BPT diagram itself, okay, the diagram that you saw in the theorem. Now, when we rotate it clockwise, if I rotate this with AC as the base, with the B as the vertex, B goes to the vertex and AC is the base. A comes here, C comes here and DE is parallel to AC. So, here comes D and this is E. These two are parallel. Let us not concentrate on these two lines, DF and AE. See, actually there is DF and AE line. These two are further parallel. One more set of parallel lines is there, but we will not concentrate on that. Right. So, this is the first part, second part, first part, second part. Okay. This is not a convention. This is just a trick I use. So, you could follow this. Now, after this, so if you divide, what happens? BE by CE, let me write BE upon CE is equal to BD upon AD. BD upon AD, first side by second side on both sides are same, first side by second side, first part by second part, okay. Now, this is equation 1. Reason, because of BPT, right? We know that ED is parallel to CA, so you can apply BPT. So, that is also given. Which is that part given? ED is parallel to AC, that is given, and also from BPT we can say this. Now, I want you to take care of the remaining two lines, the parallel lines. What was that we discussed about? Let this not be there. So, EA is parallel to DF. DF and EA are parallel, right? Now, let us try to forget about these two lines, ED and this part of the triangle. We will just leave it off. Observe this triangle with EA as the base. Okay. Now, let us compare it with BPT. First part is BF and EF is the second part. Now, if you observe, FD is parallel to EA, right, because it is given. So, since these two are parallel lines, it should divide the remaining two sides proportionally. So, let us apply BPT there. See, in elaborately when you are writing, we need to actually mention this line, that is ED parallel to AC first because it is given. Then we write this. Similarly, next we can go for FD parallel to EA. Then apply BPT, that is BF upon EF is equal to BD upon AD. If I am applying that first part by second part, first part by second part, right? This is equation 2. Again, reason is because FD is parallel to EA and from BPT. Because of these two reasons, I can write this statement. Now, compare these two equations, the first equation and second equation. Do you see anything common? BD by AD is common. The right hand sides are same. If the right hand sides are same, then so must be the left hand sides, because things which are equal to the same things are equal to one another. So, that means BE upon CE must be equal to BF upon EF. This implies from 1 and 2 implies BE upon CE is equal to BF upon EF. Hence the proof. So, reason nothing but axiom 1. Things which are equal to the same things are equal to one another. That is the axiom 1. We could write that in the reason here. Hence the proof.